Hey guys, Ben Wakely. Sorry I was running a little bit late then. I've just been down at the beach. If you can have a look in the background here, have a look. Yep. Have a beautiful sunset here at Noosa Heads in Queensland, Australia. So how's everyone today? Hope you've had a great weekend. Just coming to you from Noosa, as I said. Sorry I was running a little bit late then. Just went for an afternoon walk down through the Noosa National Park and lost track of time. So hope everyone's well and had a great weekend. Today we're talking about the best way to spend $50,000 on your home. It's a question I get asked all the time, whether it be a value add or just to prepare your property for sale. So look, the best way to start is the start of the beginning of your home, your entrance. You've really got to nail the entrance. Whether that's cleaning up the deck or the exterior of the property. So painting. If the property's if it's in pretty bad condition and needs a paint, that can be a great way to invest some money, because if you are selling and someone comes past there and sees that it does need a paint job, it could put someone off straight away. Be wary of being too harsh on the paint job of your property, because I can tell you a good honest house clean can definitely make way for that. So if you get a house washer around, if the paint isn't too bad, it can be just as good as getting a brand new paint job. And that way to add value. The most important part of the home, I believe, is the kitchen and living area and the flow on there. So you really want to make sure that you nail the kitchen and being the living and dining areas. Those areas are really important parts of the home, and that's where I'd be spending majority of the money. I see a lot of people pour a lot of dough into the bathrooms. Now, look, it's definitely worthwhile, but I can guarantee you it's not going to make a massive difference, to the sale of your property or the value, because people spend most of the time, in their house, realistically in the kitchen, entertaining, and when you come home at night, where meals are prepared. So they're the selling points of your home, and it's good to have that flow and that side of vision out onto the onto the back deck, or whether it be a flat backyard. It just depends on the location of your property. So they're the areas that I would spend the money on. So you can spend say 15 to 20,000 on a kitchen, and all this is dependent on the fixtures and fittings and what's to have you. So it depends on you and of course your imagination. But the exterior paint, I'd also suggest an interior paint as well. Really makes the property look brand new. Definitely adds a lot of value to the home, and they're the areas that I would focus on. So to the people that have just joined us now, I know a few people have just joined. I just started with saying, you spend a lot of money on the front of your home and the exterior. Even have a look at the roof. If the roof needs replacing, that's going to add a lot of value, because in this day and age, a lot of people want to come into the home and not have to see it as a never-ending money pit. So the figure of $50,000 can go a long way in getting that extra bit of return for your property. So we've had a few questions come through during the week, and we'll just see if there's some. So if anyone does want to get in touch with me during the week, please feel free to send me an email or give me a phone call. After last week, we had 20 or 30 people that I got back to with regards to some of the questions about investment and where's the best place to look at putting their money, or where they're buying, or whether they look at buying a bigger block or a smaller block close into town. It's quite interesting, with the amount of questions, and a few people were asking questions about where they think rates are going. Well, obviously this week, a few of the banks raised interest rates, so all that can really, really impact on where the market's heading. So, look, guys, thanks very much for joining me, and I do apologise for being a little bit late today. As I said, I'm up here at the beautiful Noosa at the Sofitel Resort, and I just was running a little bit late. So if you do have any questions this week, please feel free to contact me, and I hope everyone has a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next weekend. Thank you.